1 year ago to the very day, it was Jeff Cobb versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the NJPW World Television Championship. And it was a frustrating time limit draw, frustrating on the part of both men. But now, Phantasmo, Jeff Cobb looks to finally get the job done and secure his first singles championship in 5 years.
Challenger, United Empire, the Imperial Unit, Jeff Cobb!
What a good looking stage we got this year, huh?
Perfect for a front man to perform on.
You would hope that the lights will go orange, though, for the team that wears orange.
Maybe they might, should Zack Sabre Jr. come away with the first defense of his second reign as NJPW World Television Champion. It was the winningest, not just winningest TV champion, because he was the first TV champion, but he was the winningest champion of the modern era in his first reign, ended by Tanahashi.
I do have a stat here from Chris Samsa. Zack Sabre Jr. has 19 singles wins in the last 365 days in New Japan, which is the most out of any wrestler in New Japan. Great stat. Shout out Samsa.
Samsa's giving you the stats.
I will say I'm very glad that the VTR mentioned how Zack wants to tap out Jeff, because I've been watching all their matches this tour, and Zack has been hyper fixating on tapping out Callum the entire time just to try and get to Jeff. He seems obsessed about tapping Jeff out.
Well, I mean, Zack Sabre Jr. tends to take a win by pinfall almost like he takes it almost like a loss. He feels that he doesn't truly quite win out unless he submits you. And still, you know, even though Bryan Danielson will rightfully call Zack Sabre Jr. the best technical wrestler in the world, I think it still does eat at Zack that he didn't tap out Bryan Danielson. Here we go. And they're not going to wait around. As we said, 5-minute wager on the line, 15 minutes on the clock. But the extra juice here is in that 5-minute wager. Does Jeff Cobb have to buy a year's of ramen, or does Zack Sabre Jr. has to, well, wash some sweaty jocks?
I mean, I'm not sure that's the best game plan, trying to out-wrestle an Olympic wrestler, Chris.
Well, that is true, and look at the size of Jeff Cobb, who has the shoulders down, but then you think about the catch techniques that Zack Sabre Jr. has over the pure amateur techniques, although Jeff Cobb trains in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. You know, in terms of the catch submission style, even if you think of a great amateur like Carl Gotch, who then went over to train in the Snake Pit in Leeds and got absolutely pulverized. And that's what kind of transformed Carl Gotch into taking those catch techniques with him to Japan and being the father of Japanese professional wrestling.
Right you are, Chris.
See, you set them up and I knocked them down. That's why we're a good team. Nice takedown.
Look at that. Straight for the armbar, like he's done all tour.
Both these guys are even in Fukuoka. Zack Sabre Jr. 2-2-1. Cobb 1-1-1. And a sore sticking point to Jeff Cobb is the fact that his last singles championship in New Japan Pro Wrestling, when he was never champion, was ended right here 5 years ago by Taichi. Keep a listen out for that 5-minute call as the gentleman's agreement that was settled on yesterday at the press conference.
Nice headlock takeover by Jeff. See Zack trying to get the head of the head scissors, so he does.
Is there anything you can do? I mean, we always talk about Zack Sabre Jr. being pretty much like a jazz artist when it comes to submission wrestling or technical wrestling. Is there anything that you can do to game plan for a Zack Sabre Jr.?
Well, I mean, I don't think I could out-wrestle him. I don't think I could out-submit him. I mean, you probably have to go for the knockout and the power moves if that was me, and I think that's what Jeff's going to want to do. Utilize his power.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice control by Jeff, pausing the momentum on that moonsault.
There's no problem with Jeff Cobb. You know, I mean, moves, we always say, incredibly. It's so unfair for a guy his size to move the way that he does. But because he has the size, it's harder to put the brakes on than I would assume it would be for you.
Yeah. Momentum and gravity and things like that.
Ooh, there's the power. There's the power, and there might be the difference. Zack Sabre Jr. has a long, long history with rib issues, intercostal muscles, and that was right on the same side.
It looks like his lower rib is bothering him on his left side.
It was about 2 years ago, in fact, the same New Japan Cup that he won for the second time in 2022, did so despite just a nagging. It's not a broken, it's not a cracked rib, it's the muscles in between, the intercostal muscles, and it has been a lingering issue for Zack Sabre Jr. for years. And one of those things, El Fantasma, that just doesn't tend to heal, certainly doesn't heal easily.
Well, especially with the schedule we have at New Japan, it's go, 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 go. It's wrestling, hotel, bus, wrestling, hotel, bus, fly to America, fly back. Your body just literally doesn't have time to heal and recover.
And then you got a guy like Jeff Cobb standing on your hurt ribcage.
I mean, what is he, like 270 right now? 250, 260, 270? I don't think I've ever seen Jeff so jacked.
Yeah, I was going to say, as big as we've seen him. And this is as big as though, as you can experience. And you saw there just the pins and needles shooting through the arms as well.
Zack trying for that tornado DDT and Jeff catching him out of midair.
And everything Jeff is doing is driving the wind out of the World TV champion. Oh, this time
goes for the DDT and he hits it.
But even with that DDT, you're taking a landing on the... I mean, there's nothing you can do really with a rib injury. I mean, it seems to say that you're hurting yourself by pulling off offense, but that's pretty much, if you got bad ribs, there's nothing you can do, or is there?
Not really. Zack's just buying himself time, trying to wear down Jeff, hoping, you know, Jeff injures something. Not that we want each other to injure, but, you know, you want to win the match. Any means necessary.
No.
One shot.
And Zack Sabre Jr. certainly has that pride and that fighting spirit.
I mean, just look at the size of Zack's arms compared to Jeff's arms.
Oh, wanted that moonsault this time. Sabre put the brakes on Cobb, but back the other way. Oh! With the ear abs, with the ribs and the midsection and the pain that it's in, this is just an impossible ask, surely.
thud of shin on muscle.
And also, the torque, the torsion, everything, that center of motion, the solar plexus, everything comes from that part of the body.
I mean, even trying to breathe when your ribs hurt. You can see Zack's gasping out of his mouth. He's not breathing through his nose. He's got his mouth wide open.
Oh, very Zack-like move. European clutch, or maybe a Hawaiian clutch from Jeff Cobb. Gets 2 out of Asami. Just like you said, how it feels like Zack Sabre Jr. really wants to submit Jeff Cobb. It feels like Jeff Cobb wants to beat Zack Sabre Jr. at his own game of Tekken.
Oh, Jeff with a big boot.
Case in point. I don't think Zack could hoist. Uh-oh.
There it is. Watch this. He's going to start working on the arm now.
Wow. Now is he? You know, he scores with the German suplex, but does immense damage to himself. And it's rare that that sort of personal pride gets the best of Zack Sabre Jr. But man, was that German suplex, as effective as it was that a dumb idea on the part of Zack Sabre Jr.?
You have to say so, Chris. He went, kicked the arm, then he went straight to a German. Why wouldn't you go for that arm bar? That's what you want to do this whole tour, is tap Jeff out.
Whoa. And Jeff Cobb, in contrast, wrestling a perfect game again. The air out the lungs, cover 2.5, says Marty Asami.
Picture perfect moonsault. But I was going to say, the pin right before, he didn't have his hand on Zack's arm, and Zack had free reign to kick out. It's these little things that you don't think about when you're in there, but when you can watch it from afar, you really see these things.
Two lariats colliding, and well, Jeff Cobb, certainly the proverbial immovable object. There's Zack having enough force to take down the Imperial unit. No.
5 minutes left, boys.
Yeah, certainly no rhyming, no sweaty jogs, but maybe the TV title. Sabre driver, Zack driver, Zack driver, nowhere. No.
You see that, Chris? He grabbed his ribs. He had 2 hands on the legs. Had to let one go to grab his ribs because he's in so much pain.
And he's in so much pain, and more pain because he tried to lift Jeff Cobb.
He's kicked him so hard he hurt his own foot.
And it's rare for Sabre, the techers, so true for Zack Sabre Jr. for so long, but oh!
Jesus. That is not something a man the size of Jeff Cobb should be able to do.
No, nothing is fair when it comes to Jeff Cobb. And this will not feel fair for the TV champion. He's going to pinch him. This will be over. Oh, what a transition.
Sleeper. You got to break that, though. You got 5 seconds in the ropes. I'm already on it.
He'll use all of it.
What is he thinking?
No, I mean,
you got 3 minutes left. What are you doing, Zack?
What are you doing? Oh, no, powerbomb. The stack. Sabre has wrestled well outside of his comfort zone for the last 11 minutes. 12.
There it is. 3 minutes. Look at that, there's not a lot in those kicks. Nice schoolboy by Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb looking to the techers on the best technical wrestler in the world. And look again, O'Connor roll. O'Connor bridge, no, denied.
Jeff rolls back. Oh my God. Oh.
F5000 and right down on the abdomen and the hard rib cage.
Finish it. Tour of the Islands.
Yeah,
let's go,
British Isles. We got a new champion.
Oh my God.
This is just like Dominion. Looks for the crucifix, but this time he got stuffed.
Whoa!
Instead,
went to the well one too many times.
残り時間2分、2 minutes left。残り2分。
No, he won't. Oh, maybe he will. Transitions again every 6 seconds. Trying to get that arm to snap. If one won't go, the other will. If that goes straight, it's over. If the arm goes straight, he's giving up the grip. Oh, beautiful.
Whoa.
The power, the strength, the spin, the turn, the turn.
Here's the Tour of the Island.
And this is, yes, we got a new champion.
13分28秒、ジェフ・コブ選手の勝利です。
Wow, Chris. He did it. 5 years. Jeff Cobb once again holds New Japan Singles Championship gold.
It's been almost like all too long, both these guys wanting to take each other outside of their wheelhouses, and in the end it was
ジェフ・コブ選手にチャンピオンベルトが贈られます。
Zack Sabre Jr. being almost undone as he tried to outpower the powerhouse in Jeff Cobb, and Cobb having enough of the techers combined with his own strength, and now we have a new World TV Champion. And
ただいまのニュージャパンワールド認定 TV 選手権 J は新チャンピオン誕生、ジェフ・コブ選
Jeff
手
with
の
the new
勝利で
tights
す。
and the New Japan World Television title.
V16 in his first reign for Zack Sabre Jr. to V0 in his second. And Jeff Cobb is the new TV champion. And we got some gold back in the United Empire.
Put it around your waist, Jeff. I don't think it'll fit. Put it around your belly. Kira's in a bucket hat for some reason.
The very site where he lost his last singles championship, Jeff Cobb picks up another right here in Fukuoka, the brand new NJPW World Television Champion. Always champions have targets on their backs, LP, and if you're the TV champion, that means you have to defend it really anywhere on TV. Everybody has TV.
Is New Japan even on TV?
Access TV.
TV Asahi, Samurai TV.
Samurai TV, NJPW World, you can put that on your TV.
Sometimes
Smart
when it
TVs. Oh, it'll be a busy road ahead for Jeff Cobb. Something makes you think he'll be up to the task, and we'll see what's next for the new television champion. Semi-main event coming up next. Yoda Tsuji, David Finnell.